back as promised. Right, I'd like you to increase the number of different species in the zoo. Now, you can find out what species are already in your zoo by going into the zoo section and then into the animals area. And if you're wondering how you're going to fit them all in, then mixed species habitats are a great way to save space and create interesting habitats. Just make sure to check the Zoopedia to find out which species enjoy living together. E.g., don't mix lions with antelopes.
I cannot remember if we've seen that from Nancy before, so I guess I'll leave it in. But welcome to another episode of the Planet Zoo series. And I don't know what that notification was where all 17 dishes couldn't be reached by keepers. Hopefully that's actually sorted itself and not just removed the notification, because I have noticed in the past some problems with them just not using feeders. Like, they'll put it on the ground and the feeders will be constantly empty, so I wouldn't be surprised if it is actually a problem. But what do we need to do in this episode? Alright, we need to have 18 species in the zoo, and we have 15. There is notably not a lot of space for creatures in this zoo. They make a note of that as well. I guess there's maybe this area, but that is right near some staff stuff, so it's probably not the best location. There's I used this area. It wasn't easy, but I have used this area as a habitat. It should be noted that you can put, like, vendors and stuff in habitats without it being a problem. We could use this space probably better. So all it has is this little guy. We could easily move that here, and and then use that space. And then clearly there's this big area. But that's kind of the only real decent habitat locations. Let's see, did we put in... We did put in another exhibit there. So we've got 2 and 2, so that looks good. I think what I will start out with doing is checking all of our creatures. So let's make sure that all their terrain is accurate, because it's a really easy thing to fix and can have a pretty good impact. So here, the gharials are not correct. So we need less soil, less rock, and more sand. Well, that seems like a simple solution. Alright, so we got that all sorted. We've just turned this little bar into sand, and then I changed this little island right here into sand, which I think would make sense for these little guys anyway, so that's good. Let's check these guys. Their terrain's good. What about this little guy? The okapi. Not great. But I don't think these guys get any kind of benefit from being in the same area as each other. So yeah, the okapi doesn't get anything from sharing an area. And the tapir doesn't either. I don't know if we're gonna leave them in the same area or not. And then we've checked. Let's check the pandas. Oh, we've got a little bit too much long grass. That's a real easy problem to fix. There we go. Go ahead and fix that. And then we have 2 more creatures to look at, I think. We have the sable antelope. This was the one who was sick. That one's fine. And then we have the pangolins over here. Cute little buddies. Ooh, too much. Both grass. Okay. There we go. Got that fixed up a little bit for these guys. Give them some more dirt to run around in, which will also help guests be able to see them because they're very tiny, and with all that grass, you can lose them quite easily, I think. So, go ahead and clear that out for them. And I think that's checked. That's everyone checked. So, let's look at animal trading and see what we have for options. We have tortoise, tapirs, which we have, wildebeests, we don't, warthogs, bears, gharials we've got, flamingos we've got plenty, peafowls, macaques. Oh, we have macaques. Oh, and we still have red pandas. Yes, I always forget these guys right here. So let's go ahead and check on our red pandas. Oh, they're so cute. It's not even fair. Look at that face. How you doing, buddy? You don't have enough climbing and not enough dirt. Well, let's get some of this grass out of here. Yay! So I got the terrain paint correct, and then I've built up this whole little tree right here. Try to give them more climbing space. So let's grab one of these guys, turn this on, so they can get all over the place. I didn't think they used to be able to do this move right here. Maybe it depends on the animal. But yes, that does look nice, and I think it looks kind of like it was there all along. Not like I had to try to learn how to build it. But yeah, so they now have more climbing space, which is always good for the little guys. And then there's one other creature over here. Yeah, the turtles. Let's see what they need. More sand. Well, we can do that. Especially because there's grass growing in these rocks right here. Good place to start. Alright, so we've got their terrain sorted out a bit better. Kind of surprised how much long grass they want. But maybe they like to snack on it. Okay, let's check on these guys. So I do know they have a bit of a problem with people freaking them out. So I'm going to go ahead and change this glass to one-way glass. There we go. That should help. And then I don't know if this makes a difference, but I'm going to give it a try. There's signs you can put up. Alright, so they have signs like this, do not feed. So let's get That's under security, I think. So then we can find the do not disturb sign. I'm gonna go ahead and put these here because we don't want them scaring our little buddies. There. I thought those were just like cosmetic items, but my sister did have a problem with people feeding her animals as it came up with big old warning like wolf has eaten human food. So apparently these signs may actually have a purpose. So we're gonna throw these guys up and see if they will help keep our tortoises from being too harassed. Let's be quiet around these guys. I will maybe next episode then go through and make sure everyone's plants are correct or coverage and all of this. Because I know there's quite a few where they have a lot of stuff they don't want, like the gharials. If we go over here and click these guys, they have a lot of stuff they don't want. Specifically 44 rocks that they didn't want. So we're over here. I'm thinking of making my habitat real quick. I mean, it'll be real quick for you guys, not for me. And make a bit of a safari-esque thing where there's going to be a lot of variety of animals. Let's get these trees out of the way. Maybe do some terrain manipulation? Is that allowed in this one? Yes, the next one it's not allowed, which is a pain. Before I jump into the fast bit, time lapse. If you have a problem with wanting to place a path without it attaching to another, hit control and it'll separate it. And you'll be able to start doing this kind of thing. Just a nice little helpful tidbit. I think I've finished this until I have a creature in it. We do need to get a door in, which may be a task. Let's see, I was thinking over here. From this direction, clearly. Now the question is that considered connected? We can at least now see the size and everything of this habitat. It's fun because it's completely different from what I've done on my own. The last one, what I did was I had their living space up here, and then I just had where people would look around the edges. I kind of like the look of having it so they come out on this hill and they can look down into everything going on around it. I am slightly tempted to redo this section because it does bother me how far that goes into the ground, but I don't know if that has any kind of cost, so I guess I might just leave it for now. I do need to move this guy out of the wall. Move, please. Turn off the... Put it... I don't know, halfway, right there. Good enough for me. Alright. Oh, and this one needs moved. The concrete wall was a little pickier than I fully anticipated, just because I think the columns are so big. So some of the corners ended up being a little weirder than I would have expected. But yes, so I think the first thing I want to do is go ahead and move this. Ooh, I think I'm going to save. Yeah, and then I think we're going to move this sable antelope over. Let's hit move and put them in this area because he can be with a bunch of other creatures. So if we look in here, he can be with all of these. So most of these aren't available for purchase in this mode. I think only the wildebeests and the warthogs are also available. But we can put those guys in here. Oh, yes, this looks nice. I do need to get staff facilities around here because if we look at, I guess you can just look at negative impact and you can see there's not much in the way of staff rooms and keeper huts over here. So I honestly may change this into maybe down in here. Hard to say. Ooh, if I put a keeper hut here, it'd be really useful for this guy. Maybe that's what I'll do then. So first, let's get ourselves staff facilities, and we want a staff room. Number 1. Ooh, I may level this out to this height. Grab terrain, flatten to foundation, click there. Ooh, big brush. Bring that down. Click here and bring this out. And get this to be a little more flattened. Yes, this will make placing and doing things easier. For sure. Oh, we'll do like that. Oh dear. Let's try to get this brought up. Why? I did notice this in my old one, I think. And I don't think there's anything you can do about it. Just, it stays there. Forever. And there's another one here. And there's not anything you could do about it. So my solution is this. A big old tree. Right in the hole. Bloop. And then we'll grab another one. And bam. Dealt with. I actually feel like I need another one down here now. It's kind of becoming a pattern. So I guess I'll just continue that down the path a little bit. There. purposeful. Let's grab that staff facility. Staff room. Flip it around. Stick it like so. That should be good. And a keeper hut. There it is. So we'll also have space for let's go ahead and move that over. Any power or water facilities. So let's check power. Nope, we're gonna need that. And then water. Guess we're gonna need that too. Alright. Those have a bigger dislike area than the these guys, I believe. So if we look in here at negative guest impacts, ooh, there's the path. So we're good there. And then we'll grab power and water. We've got a transformer. Snug. Might do something like turn it around. That, and then put the water. Where does this attach to this front door? There. Alright. Now let's see if we can do a path to this. Guest path. We could probably align a grid. Get these all stuck together. Oh no. Not enough space. Move. Let's get these guys scooted as far over as possible. There. Check for negative impact. Oh, we still have plenty of space. Get some paths going. Oh no. Uneven replacement. At least we got this much so far. Just gotta figure out the power first. Or next. Can we go like so? That way I don't have the weird triangle of other pavement. Alright, so power. You finicky thing, you. Let's see if we can make it any further. Let's get flattened surface. Yeah, just wall back a little bit. Smooth this corner out. Move these out. I'm surprised I could mess with that much because the water here would normally be quite a pain. Let's grab a path and see. Hold your breath. Why now? Obstructed. Oh dear. Look at that. No. Yes, that one. Uneven. I did it! Haha! Nice. Alright, and then I'll try to smooth this out just a little more. What a nice little bundle of things over there, and I don't think it has any negative effect on our guests. Because we'll have to build up walls and stuff to make it look nice. But for now, that should do me some good. And then we'll go to zoo, staff, work zones, and we'll make a new one. I'll deal with the rest of that mess later, because I'm not prepared to deal with that yet. And we'll grab these guys and this one. And that means that the people who work in these two can use this area and not have to go so far. And then we need to get ourselves some two keepers. Okay, all the keepers are in use right now. Alright, fine. I will delete all of these but mine. And then do this off screen, because nobody wants to watch me do this. So we'll put 1 and 2 people on this area. There's 1 per area. Now let's see if we can get our cute little sable antelope over here. Here they come. Yes. Thank you, sir, for our stable. Wow, they're so tall. Yay, look at that guy. So excited. And I'll have to get his terrain all correct, which actually shouldn't take a whole lot. Just mostly do something like this. And then I will do the soil once we have objects in this area, so that I know where to put it. But we got it almost completely done. I do know I'll probably put a little bit... Oh, I'll put a ton in here. This guy into soil. Just like that, we have the terrain done for these guys. And I will be buying more creatures in the next episode to put in the safari, and we'll finish putting out all of the plants and then check all the plants in the other habitats. So next episode will be full of all of the flora. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.